Calling meeting Port Orange Planning Commission to order at 5:30 p.m. Thursday, May the 24th. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen?
Amen.
Call the roll, please.
Lance Green.
Here.
Tom Jordan. Mike Arminio.
Here.
Noah Boatfaby. Maria Mills Burnett.
Here.
John Junko.
Here.
Newton White.
Here. All right, consideration of the minutes.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Thank you.
There's been some typos. Robin, you here to
We
explain?
need a second.
Stand by, Mike. She's going to explain the
We have a
typos
motion, we need a second.
Mm-hmm.
before you got here.
You can give a second or what?
Second.
No, you can.
Robin, would you like, you had some typos?
Yeah, just two quick little things. The numbering was off on the items, and if you look at page 2, the date of the meeting was incorrect. So I made those changes on the one for you to sign, Chairman.
Thank you.
Pen just blew up.
With those changes?
Just typos.
No.
Just typos.
Good.
Wanted it clear.
Any changes in the minutes? Any discussion? Going once? Going twice? Call the roll.
Lance Green.
Yes.
Mike Arminio.
Yes.
Maria Mills Burnett.
Yes.
John Junko.
Yes.
Newton White.
Yes.
Timothy, your big pal.
Item 5, case number 18200000004. Small scale comprehensive plan, future land use amendment, 1660 Anita Street. A request to change the comprehensive plan, future land use designation for 0.57 acres from Volusia County urban low intensity to City of Port Orange rural transition. And I believe we want to also open item number 6, case number 18-600000002, rezoning of 1660 Anita Street. A request to rezone 0.57 acres from Volusia County A2 to R20SF residential. Ms. Cruz.
Good evening, Penelope Cruz, planner. So we have both items open. We can talk about them both freely. Basically, this is a property. It's just a little bit over half an acre. It's being proposed to be annexed into the City of Port Orange. The annexation request is scheduled for the council hearing on June 19th. Annexations only go to council. It's just an ordinance. But Florida statute requires when you annex property, you have to change the land use and the zoning to city designation. So the request for the land use and the zoning change is basically going to something consistent from the county designation. So there's no impacts or anything like that to the city. There's infrastructure is all available there. I did want to just note that there is a revision to the staff report for the future land use amendment that is going to be made before this goes to council. At the bottom of page 3, the last sentence there, that's being revised to state that the single-family home that's proposed to be built on this property will be required to connect to the sewer system within 1 year of it being available. We can't guarantee at this point the timing of that project, and they may want to go ahead and get started on their construction of their single-family home before the sewer is available. So they have the ability, the code allows them to install a septic system, but they understand that if that sewer system becomes available, say 6 months after that, they will have to connect within 1 year to the sewer. So that's the only change that's being made, just to clarify in that staff report. But staff is recommending approval of the small scale amendment as well as the rezoning. Sorry, I didn't show you my slides. You can see it's basically going to the same category that's around it, and it's consistent with the county category that's there now, similar with zoning too, same category that's adjacent. So.
When I asked Mr. Berman about this, he said that Public Utilities is working diligently to get this.
Yes, so it may be, the sewer project might be ready as they're building, but because we can't guarantee today what the timing of that project, there is the ability in the code for, in the meantime temporarily to have a septic system until that sewer becomes available. But they are required once it becomes available to connect within 1 year.
Okay. John?
Nope, no questions.
I'm good.
Mike?
Yeah, so this is county, are there any more properties out there that are county? Do you
That
know of
whole
any?
area in the blue is a county enclave.
Right,
There's a few enclaves throughout the city. We're working with the county to do an enclave annexation agreement where we can pull those all in. It got kind of put on hold because we've had, in addition to this annexation request, we've had one more come in the past month that includes an enclave property. So we want to get those out of the way so that we don't have to redo the interlocal agreement multiple times. So
yeah, I mean, that's what I know there's like little spark, I mean, because I know the city council's been talking about trying to get all that
Yeah.
cleaned up so we can just,
We're working on that
especially
with
ones
the
that are
county.
surrounded by Port Orange and you just got the county in the middle. So the properties across the street are city, right?
everything within this blue boundary is an
Mhm.
enclave. It's in unincorporated Volusia County.
A lot of
Everything-
that's wetlands, so, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on this side, it's you know, it's all wet, but everything in this blue area is in unincorporated Volusia County. It's one of the ones that will be in that interlocal agreement to pull into Port Orange.
All right.
So
we're-
that'll probably happen later this fall.
Okay.
So to clarify, there is no sewer there yet for
No.
this property,
No.
but it is coming?
Yes.
Because it's a really big expense to put in a septic and then a year
Mhm.
later.
And
hook
and
it
we
up.
discussed that with them.
Okay.
But they would like, and they're here, the property owners are here, they don't wanna hold up the construction of their new home, so they understand that.
So when it's said and done, you can only put one house on this
Yes,
lot
correct.
with this designation, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, I'm good.
Mike, you good?
Yeah.
Good with it in? Would, public comments?
You don't want to talk about it? Your new house?
We need a
You
motion.
didn't bring us a presentation, plans, invite us to
I want to see
dinner?
a picture of it and all that
Nothing?
stuff.
Hey, as soon as we get it annexed.
We need a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve, case number 18-200000004. Are we approving both or just,
Together or separate?
Do probably two separate. one
Okay.
at a time.
I'll second.
Call the roll.
And is that with staff recommendations?
with staff recommendations?
All right.
Good. Lance Green?
Yes.
Mike Arminio?
Yes.
Maria Mills Burnett?
Yes.
John Junko?
Yes.
Newton White?
Yes. Need a motion for the second?
Make a motion to approve case number 18-60000000002 with staff recommendations.
Second?
Any discussion? Call the roll.
Lance Green?
Yes.
Mike Arminio?
Yes.
Maria Mills Burnett?
Yes.
John Junko?
Yes.
Newton White?
Yes. Motion carries. Both motions carry.
Good luck with your new house.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Welcome to Port Orange.
They might
Hey, the
been here.
City tax is less than the MSD so far.
Mm.
All right, public comments? Commissioner comments?
Who you starting with?
Where are we starting?
I know there's a sign down somewhere, so
Okay.
I might as well start with
Let's
them.
start
start it
this
on that
way
end.
and then right before we
Lance,
get to
starting
Lance
with you.
adjourn.
Come on up, Tim.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, we will, don't get me wrong.
I will.
So again, I want to just say, good job on our staff to get with people like Sonny's Barbecue and getting that thing rectified. The place looks great again, you know what I mean? And that is, you know, I think that's a big deal, especially up and down Dunlop and Circle K, getting their stuff straightened out and finally moving on past the storm damage, so
Coming in strong.
good
Yeah,
job
we
on that.
work with a couple of them. They were working with their insurance companies and getting that stuff there. So,
Yeah.
but we're starting to.
But it
turn
looks
the
like
corner
pretty
on
much
that.
everybody's in motion, and things are happening.
Ready for the
So-
storm season?
Yeah,
What's
ready
that?
for, ready
Yeah,
for
we'll get
another
it all
storm
rebuilt
season.
before we get another hurricane.
Early, don't say that.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Yeah, Tim, yeah, a couple things. One of the things is a question, what is the process we have to go through to try to get the county to put a light on their road? The question is this, because Williamson and Summer Trees is a horrible intersection. A kid almost died about a month ago. There was a bad wreck there 2 weeks ago. And it's, you know, the more traffic they're going to be bringing down Williamson, where Summer Trees comes out to Williamson, you know, it's that
Right by Moody
curve
Bridge.
by the Moody Bridge, right by this property. So there is no place to put a decel lane because the road widening took away that right of way, so there's no room. There's a telephone pole and there's only like 3 feet between the sidewalk and the road.
That would basically, we have to contact Volusia County and there would have to be a traffic warrant study. They'd have to conduct that if it's warranted.
How does it start?
Yeah, we need to start it because I'm telling you, we gotta get ahead of some of these problems we have with traffic, and we're always fighting from behind, and it's just not working.
They basically start by contacting Volusia County Traffic Engineering.
Okay, can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, can we, I mean, because, and the second thing is, because I thought about the sanctuary, because they'd asked for, but it's too close to the other light. This will slow traffic down. They're going 70, 80 miles an hour down that road.
But you also got the sanctuary.
That's what I'm saying, it's so close to.
Okay.
So it's close to the traffic light of Airport Williamson.
But at least that'll slow traffic down for a ways and before going forward. But then also with the sanctuary entrance, and this, one of my clients asked me to ask this question, you have that VIP kennel sign right out front. You gotta pull into the crosswalk and almost into the road to turn left or right to see around that sign. Is there a way we can have them move that back? Because that's gonna be a danger going forward, once again, with all the traffic they're going to be getting from
That's
New
an
Smyrna.
enclave of the county.
That's in the
Isn't
county
it?
then, so we'd have basically, would have to forward that to the
Well,
county.
because-
If it met the county requirements then, when they got installed then.
Right.
Or
If,
wait
you know,
till-
county,
But when
if
it got
county,
installed,
county.
That
you
thing-
have
wait
what
till
you
somebody
have
gets
now.
killed.
But
But
that
also
sign
count-
got grandfathered in when that whole road got built. That
Yeah.
sign got
Yeah.
grandfathered
And then,
in.
you know, county regulations that apply, so I don't have any regulations to go off or.
But the problem is it's a safety deal.
It
I mean,
is.
so once again, it's a safety deal. And
That's
those
again,
people
you
in
just
the
have to notify,
sanctuary,
put on record to the Volusia County.
okay, can we do that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Does the city do that? Do you do that now? Or does it need to be a citizen initiative that
Probably would say both.
Huh?
do both?
Well, I mean, they both have HOAs and they're both pretty, I mean, we've seen the sanctuary people in here before with issues before.
Right.
And they're pretty strong. But, I mean, we have to have some pull with the county. We have to have them start looking at the roads that they are supposed to maintain, and their safety is one of the things they have to maintain. And with Woodhaven coming, and not only Woodhaven, but the projects that are going on in New Smyrna, we're gonna see a tremendous amount of traffic coming down that road and people still flying down there, and you're gonna see more and more accidents. We're seeing them already. And so it's not a good thing. Well, you guys live
Yeah, I
out there,
think
you and Marie
statistics
live out
gotta
there,
show
so you
that the
know.
accidents coming out of Summer Trees now are increasing like big time. But again,
weekly.
like Mike said, we're putting more and more. When we did the extension to Williamson, it opened up the door for New Smyrna to now come.
Right.
And I mean, so now we've really, and now with Woodhaven, like he said, so how does it get warranted? I know we
Well,
do
they'll be-
traffic studies at certain time periods for certain projects, but how does that play into?
Basically, they will, do the traffic study to see if it's warranted, if there's enough numbers going through there to justify a light. If there's not,
They can look at the wrecks.
Do they
Yeah,
take
this wrecks
accidents
weekly.
into
they look,
consideration?
they look at a wide gamut of things there. I don't think we, we.
Well, that kid was 19 years old. Your
Identify
people
everything
probably
to look
knows
at now.
Right?
You know, I mean, he's 19 years old, he's graduating from Riddle.
Right.
And he got hit by a lady coming out, he got T-boned
On a motorcycle.
on a motorcycle, and he's lucky he's alive. I mean,
I'm
he's,
sure the county, I mean, if it's on their road, they are aware of this, but we'll make sure to let them know. But again, it's, the county, in terms of the road, and then also with that VIP sign that's on county land, so.
both those issues are issues going forward, and they've been issues for a while, but it's getting more, it's gonna get worse. And we're gonna have, it's probably gonna be daily. You're gonna have wrecks of that, because that's a bad corner.
Well, I think too, Mike, is what happens is as this growth and this expansion goes down that way, we have less and less patrol to be able to speed and control down there.
Yep.
It
It's
truly
spread out.
is becoming a raceway because of the lack of personnel to be able to enforce it down there.
Yeah, and I
Also
know
comes
Willie.
back to the residents who are choosing the speed. I mean,
Don't get you wrong.
Well, I mean, get a petition put together and all that stuff, but if there's some way we can push it through, have one of our county councilmen, I mean, is that Scott's area out there, that's his district? right?
I like those new.
Yes.
I like those new speed boards, especially
Yeah.
because sometimes you
As
don't.
if you ever see thank you.
I do. I do.
I do.
Yeah, when somebody
Occasionally.
I didn't think.
somebody-
When somebody had to
Somebody in
do
front of them.
subdivision.
Yeah, somebody in front of them got a thank
Or
you.
when it's
Yeah.
I tell you what, man, they had one on Pioneer
Over
Trail, and that
school
thing
zone.
started
Oh,
flashing
there's
red and
one.
blue. I was like,
Yes,
There's
whoa.
one that flashes
Yeah,
red and blue to me every time I go by.
You're not
Nice, nice.
But it's a slow speed there, but that's.
All right, thanks, Tim. Go
Have a
ahead, Mike.
pedicure.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, it's, like I said, they're kind of limited, because like I said, and it's not only that, it's Ashland Lakes across the street, and you got Pinnacle Park and all that stuff, so,
There's more growth.
the
There's
phase-
more growth coming on the west, on
yeah,
the east
there's
side there too. Yeah.
There's 1,000 homes coming in from New Smyrna, so that, that's not gonna alleviate traffic from us, it's gonna add more traffic to our road, or their road, but going through our city. So we've got to do something about it now. Like I said, we got to get ahead of this stuff, man. I mean, we're fighting from behind always on our roads and our traffic. So we got to try to do something proactive. So if Scott's got to go there and talk to, our representative, that would be Deb Denny's. So, if there's a way to get something going quickly because it's needed out there. We got to get it now before it's too late, and then also to have a couple of deaths out there. So
Well, I don't mind saying it on the public record, but I think and Port Orange is guilty, but so's Volusia County, so's Daytona Beach, so's Ormond Beach, is that we allow for these developments, and Woodhaven is actually the exception because Williamson was built 4-lane through Woodhaven before Woodhaven is built. You've got two big, huge, several thousand units each developments on LPGA that's still a 2-lane road.
7,000 homes in Margaritaville.
Yeah, and well, there's another.
There's
I
gonna be a
wasn't
village
naming
in-
names, but
Well,
but
it's-
there
it
was
is what it
there's
is.
another
You got Mosaic.
4,000.
Mhm.
Yeah, 4,000 in
Next door.
Mosaic or so,
Yeah.
and then when they extend to not Tomoka Farms. When they extend the other road that goes through Margaritaville, when it goes all the way up to State Road 40, there's more development that's already being planned to be done up there in Ormond Beach.
Yeah, the villages too.
So
Mhm.
you've got LPGA, 2-lane road. They got money from the state to widen Williamson north of LPGA, and didn't get anything on the books for widening it south of Bevel Road. But
Well, it's
yeah,
a
we're-
it's a-
what
it's a-
what I'm
it's a
getting
regional-
at
it's a
is what we're
regional
doing
thing.
is we plan these subdivisions, and then we don't have the collector roads and the feeder roads ahead of time. Then we start building houses and say, oh no, we need to build a road.
So Tim is on it.
Yes.
Well, I mean, you're limited to what you can do. I mean, you've been asking for Williamson around the pavilion to get, that's all you can do. I mean, they do the studies, and every year the cost is going to go up.
I think the one example is basically that traffic light at Williamson and Town West Boulevard.
Yeah.
That had been shown, basically had been collecting fair share for a number of years, and basically it wasn't that we didn't want to build it or had the money to build it, we had to wait till it was warranted.
Yeah.
And basically, it just recently got built, but it's been on the books for like 10 years because it finally got to that point where it was warranted and they would justify putting a light there.
Well, let me ask you this: with Thompson Pump going up front there on that property where Radon is there going to be a light there? Because
There already is a light.
Well, there's a drive-through. There's a driveway. It looks like it's
Yeah,
just,
they're gonna add a
There's a
light.
light
They'll
there, though.
have the fourth
There-
leg of the light there.
okay.
We didn't do the expense at this time since there was nothing back there then. But it will be basically a 4-way intersection at that point.
Well, because I know Williamson at one time was supposed to be a breezeway, but we had development already.
Beltway, yeah.
Yeah, beltways. But you have development, and development goes
No,
where
no
growth
beltway.
goes. Not a beltway.
They said there'll never be a red light on it.
Well, we need a crosstowns like we had over in Tampa, where you have to pay to get around town a little bit faster, but that's never going to happen. So
We don't have any land left to put it on.
pretty much not. But we're but what was I going to ask? Anything happening with the old church, Madeline? Their clock's done, right?
No, it's,
No, they got
it's still
about
on the
6
clock
months,
then.
don't they?
How much time they got left, do you know?
I have to
'Cause I
double
mean,
check on it.
it's gotta be a
couple
month.
more
This,
months
this
then.
year.
The last time I was
I'd
out
say
there,
they're
it was
close, but
it was looking really.
It's getting close there.
It
We've had
looked
a
like
number
it
of people
was-
that have come in and inquired about it.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
And we provided, basically, it's not just, probably 3 or 4 in the past, like 2 or 3 months then, have inquired what the zoning is, what's basically the process, can they demo the church, and we're like, as soon
Please.
as possible.
Yeah.
So basically, there is.
we'll come help.
Yeah. there has been inquiries more than what we saw in the past, probably 2 years then.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
As from other people from, out of town, and in the area looking at that property then.
Good.
It seems like the majority is what, does that church have to say? What can be done? Can I demolish it and kind of make it a clear commercial site then? So they're starting to get that,
Thrive is looking to build a church out there, but they're not going on that property. They're going across the street,
I don't think I can
right?
afford that one.
I'm
They want a lot
not
of
aware
money for
of that church. We haven't been dealing with. Now there's, in that area then, some of this property, across the street of Williamson would be in Daytona.
Daytona.
And then I know
That's
there's
true.
a couple other churches that are going down on Taylor Road
Okay.
that are in the county then, but they're not in Port Orange then. So some other churches may be looking in that area,
We
but
don't want more
outside
tax
Port Orange.
stuff taken off tax rolls. Tim, the changes that we made for that property, took away some of the special exceptions and stuff like that, do they stay with the property or just go with the owner of the property and his development?
Stays at
They
the
would go with
property.
say the property, and those
Okay.
were basically actually removing uses,
Yeah.
not allowing additional uses. So it actually removed some typical commercial use that you would see on a community commercial, and those would stay unless they decided to come back and
Something
new owner
else.
wanted to add it then.
Okay, I'm good.
Maria?
I'm good.
John? Question for you then, has code enforcement transitioned to the police department now?
Yes.
So you no longer complain to you about code enforcement?
Call code enforcement tomorrow at 8 a.m.
Bring Tom in.
Yeah, well,
I'm actually doing some blinds for Deb's house when we were talking about that.
yeah,
I kinda likes it.
that was the thing with the church building on Madeline, is it's time for code enforcement to stop by there.
Yeah,
again.
we
That
still are,
place is
in
looking nasty.
communication with them. So anything that we hear basically, pretty much talk to Debbie probably once or twice a day. Then, so there's still that communication. So
But I mean, there's
Marcos?
nothing happening with the building. The windows are still broke, it's still in disrepair. It's like,
I know we've got a code action on that. We also have, I think the cell tower is missing a portion of the side there. They've got a code action on that. Then
is
so,
that operational,
That's
the
my
cell
problem
tower?
with
Yes.
the cell
So
tower.
It is operational.
Yeah. So code enforcement is basically on and working, to get that in with that property owner. Then so.
Because she said she got one new employee, so she's helping a little bit.
Mhm.
One more code enforcement officer, but I see the windows are in at the old police station. Are you guys moving in there, or what's going in there?
As
Parks
far as
and
that,
Rec.
basically Parks and Rec and Public Utilities will be moving in there.
Okay. Do they give you guys any more room here?
We're basically, once that's been completed and they moved over there, they'll do a space evaluation there,
Mhm.
and we'll basically see what we're going to reallocate space here at City Hall. But for right now, we're staying in our area.
A
They
lot
still
of
got
parks-
Evaluation.
Space
A lot of
evaluation.
Parks
How much
and
that
Rec
cost?
Who does
Yeah.
that?
Not me.
Just to clarify, she didn't get a code enforcement officer, she's got an admin assistant.
That's what it was. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Just so
Thanks,
people
Robin.
don't think we've got an extra
No,
code
no.
enforcement officer out there.
Just taking stuff off of her.
Yeah, do the paperwork side
Yeah.
for them.
That's good.
Yeah.
Need something.
Are there any staff comments?
No, I think we
I
summed
think
it up.
Tim has commented enough.
I had asked for public comments before, but I took it out of order on the agenda, so is there any public comments? All one of you?
Take a motion
Just
to
wave.
adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
Yep.
Adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Hasta la vista.